Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessedness Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we are reading from A Day at a Time, the reading for September 13th. We hear often in the program that pain is the touchstone of spiritual progress. We eventually realized that just as the pains of alcoholism had to come before sobriety, emotional turmoil comes before serenity. Oh, that's such good news. I feel like I have so much emotional turmoil. Yeah, I will go on. We no longer commiserate with all people who suffer, but only with those who suffer in ignorance, those who don't understand the purpose and ultimate utility of pain. In Proust's words, to goodness and wisdom we make only promises. Pain we obey. How true is that? Do I believe that pain is my higher power's way of trying to get my attention? Today I pray. May I understand the value of pain in my life, especially when I've been on a track of self-destruction. May I know that pain is my higher power's way of flagging down the train I'm on before it gets to a bridge washout. May I be thankful that pain forced me to throw the switch in time. Today I will remember, pain saves lives. Yes, a few different directions I want to go with this. First of all, pain serves a purpose. It's actually a good thing. Like they say here, it makes you throw the switch. It stops you from doing something that can cause more harm because it's telling you, ouch, this is a problem. And there's this other thing that I may have mentioned, this concept, this life philosophy that everything is grace. And I bring it up for many reasons, but specifically to say that pain is a grace. It says here that, do I believe that pain is my higher power's way of trying to get my attention? I want to shift that a little bit. Like, I don't think so my own personal mind goes to like, how dare he? Why would he do that on purpose? I don't think what I really think happens is that he allows us to experience the pain as the natural consequence of our choices and actions, so that it brings us back to him. Because if we're made for him, then when we're acting in a way that causes us pain, it's more likely than not because we are not living our life in his direction. And so he allows it because he knows it's ultimately for our best good, our greatest good. It's for our good. And so like a loving parent allows their kid to learn from their mistakes, he's letting us learn from our mistakes and giving us the freedom to make them so that we can choose whether or not we want to live life with him or not, because ultimately it's our free will choice. So I don't think my higher power causes me pain. I think he allows the natural consequences of my actions. But I do think that it is exactly the mechanism, this like built-in way of drawing me back to my higher power. And so there is a value to pain because it only can create good. So if there's something hard in my life, we don't want hard things, but the gift within it is that it reminds you of your higher power. It stirs that fire within us that gets kind of cold when it's not met with resistance, to remember who we are, whose we are, to continue that journey back to our source. And this other thing about everything is grace. So whether it's a good thing and you're just like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lord, or it's a hard thing and you're like, oh, please walk with me in this. It's that every single thing that happens to us can be an opportunity to bring us to our higher power, to remind us of our higher power, to keep us turning back to our higher power. And this is a very special phrase in my family because of Saint Therese of Lisieux coined that phrase initially. And she's very near and dear to my mom and my sister, who actually started a photography business. Everything is grace. And she does the most amazing work. And she has her own personal story that is beautiful about how she came to see everything as a grace. A story for another day. But truly, I can see my disease as a grace because ultimately it brought me to my knees, and on my knees I met my higher power. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.